Whatever. It's as good as it's gonna get. It's fine. It's fine. Let me just turn it on here and then we'll be all set. This stupid phone just died as I was about to come on, and I had to wait for it to turn back on again when I plugged it in. It's like, why can't I charge things? I'm like, what is wrong with me? Find it. All right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I got it. Got it. Okay. Nancy, will the Sagittarius miss me while he's away in Idaho? Will the Sagittarius miss me when he's away in Idaho? Yes, he will miss you while he's away. Oh, you like the blue one? I like the blue too. I don't know. I don't like the way, I don't like that center part. Like, look at how it makes my forehead look so big. And I don't like bangs. Not for me anyway. But this is kind of, I don't know. I don't know. I think I like the other one better that doesn't have bangs. Go to sleep. She just took a bath. She's got to go to sleep. Vicky, general for the week ahead. General for the week ahead. Okay, I would say you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, and you could be feeling financial relief this week, especially with the Six of Pentacles. You may also be feeling better respected and better, well, it could be better respected at work, better paid at work, or it could be feeling better respected in personal relationships. Either way, Six of Pentacles is a good card. It's positive. Looks like there may be a Virgo around that you may be spending time with or talking to. There also could be a Sagittarius around that you're spending time with or talking to. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. It looks like a pretty good week. Growth, change, and transformations coming in around your life. Sorry. Aaron asked me to hang out. What does he want to happen romantically? Well, he wants to be in control of the situation, and he could be a little bit manipulating because the Emperor's in reverse. But for the most part, his intentions aren't bad. He may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. And it also looks like you do have some happiness coming out over the situation. If you were to hang out with him, I think he is looking to hook up. Or at least, like in the near future, he's going to be looking to hook up with the Ace of Pentacles. There would be some kind of sex happening. But I don't think it's a bad thing. It looks like you might have to have patience with him. But he seems to be ambitious. He seems to want to spend time together. And he seems to have either an idea up his sleeve or something that would be hard to turn down. It may be like a fun activity that you guys do together, whatever it is. It's like something fun out of the blue and out of the ordinary. Four of Cups in reverse makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. I think he's looking to have a good time. I don't see a relationship coming in right now, but if you're up for having a good time and hanging out with him, I think it could be a lot of fun. T.E. Vet Love. T.E. Vet, let's use these cards. Okay, you've got cause for celebration coming in around love when you listen to your intuition. Four of Cups is in reverse for you too. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you're going to be prepared to take them up on it. Could be with a Cancer, or this could be that your current relationship or whoever this person is, things move forward quickly. It looks like you have a Leo around, a Pisces around, and then another water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, that comes in. Out of the clear blue sky when you least expect it, there may be a Sagittarius too, and also a Capricorn. You got a lot happening here, which is good. It's a good thing to have extra options. Goddess, messages from me and TW. It's not love for the next 4 weeks. Okay. Well, there's ambition and choices that come in around the two of you. There's also celebration and not feeling so burdened by the weight of the world. So whatever your relationship is, things could be improving. There'll be choices around the situation and cause for celebration. So even if this is like a work relationship or a friendship, it doesn't make a difference. It looks like it's pretty positive for things to be improving around the situation. And you should have choices. Feeling a little bit more stable in the situation. And with the Four of Wands, that could be long-term potential around the situation. I would say over the next 4 weeks, listen to your intuition. Things could move forward and you may be feeling like you're on stable ground. Or if you're working on something together, there's a lot of ambition there. So you may be able to accomplish a lot together. Things look like they're improving. It doesn't matter what the situation is, even if it's not love. Beautiful one, love. Okay, you've got the Magician here. So you've got the ability to manifest new opportunities. Growth, change, and transformations coming in around your love life. The Tower moment is moving into the past and an old wound is starting to heal. It looks like you've got a Taurus coming in. Another earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Anxiety moves into the past, laying down the law, cutting through bullshit. And the Empress is here. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. Success comes in around an earth sign. I don't know where you guys are right now, if you're in a relationship or not. If you are in a relationship, the earth sign doesn't necessarily mean that you have to change relationships. It could be that your current relationship is starting to get grounded and a little bit more stable moving forward. Hannah, general for me and the Libra that I thought liked me, but liked me back, but it gives me mixed signals, so I'm not sure. Okay. Well, it's slow and steady wins the race. I wouldn't expect all that much from him. You might feel like, hey, I put in a whole lot of work and I didn't see really much of a payoff. You do have a water sign coming in that may be of significance. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. I don't think you're going to get much more from the Libra. You might be feeling like it's too wishy-washy, or they don't come forward enough, or it's just not worth it. You just may not be getting much out of it. They may, like you said, they may give you mixed signals at the very best, but they also may kind of like pull their energy back and kind of get lost for a minute, and then that may make you feel really thrown. I don't know. I would keep your options open. Elizabeth, what's going to happen with me and Chris? We have history. What's going to happen between me and Chris? Well, you know, it looks like you might be feeling undecided about this situation, or at some point you may be feeling undecided. There is room for growth, transformation, and happiness. And it doesn't look like either one of you are holding yourself back, but over the long term, it looks like it's somewhat disappointing and it doesn't really have long-term potential. So you might get back into the situation and realize that, realize why you weren't, why it never worked out before. It just it might not work for you long term. And maybe something in the meantime that's okay, but I don't think it's got a whole lot of long-term potential for anything wonderful. You may kind of feel like, I'm over this, or it's just not, yeah, I don't think it's going to be anything long term. Maybe short term. Simran, energy from M currently. They got a little sharp energy. A little bit of sharp energy, yeah. I would say they're not happy. Too bad. I mean, they come breaking into your room and then they're going to be mad at you. Too bad. Simran, when will M try to sneak into my room again? Maybe within the next 2 weeks. Could be within the next couple of weeks. I would either set up a video or change the lock immediately. Elizabeth, in Atlantic City this coming week, what can I expect? Well, it should be a good time. You have a wish around the situation. You got good karma coming in, feeling successful. You got money coming in. If you gamble, you could win something. Although I wouldn't tell you to go gambling with that in mind. But there could be money coming in. There could be a fire sign around of significance. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, possibly a Leo. It looks like a good time. I don't know if this is for work or for pleasure, but for whatever reason you're going, it looks like there's time for fun, time for excitement, and time for relaxation and self-care. And overall, there may be some money involved headed your way. Simran, what does AB think and feel about me, good and bad, please? This person thinks that you're ambitious, loving, kind, passionate, sincere, hardworking, intuitive, creative, and unique. They also may think that you're somewhat of a free spirit, but that sometimes you could either be easily controlled or easily manipulated, which I don't really like that. They may also think that you hold yourself back. They may think that sometimes you could have you could be hard to deal with, or you could be maybe hard to deal with. I don't know what that is. And they may think that sometimes you think that people treat you unfairly when they haven't. I don't know what that's about either, but that's what comes up. Simran, does AB think and feel about M good and bad? Okay, thinks that this person is intelligent, witty, either well prepared or very street smart, or I'm going to say street smart. They think that this person's intuitive, hardworking, but you know what? I don't think they trust her either, because it's like the devil is here. So they may feel that she's untrustworthy and that there's not a lot of room for growth or development. They may feel like they want to keep this person at arm's length. I don't know. I don't think that they trust her. Not with the devil. Georgia, why hasn't the Virgo asked me out yet? It's not the right time. Judgment in reverse. Poor timing. Feeling stuck, feeling stagnant, and feeling weighed down by the weight of the world. Timing isn't right for this person. Simran, how will Father's Day go? Goes well. Queen of Cups. Loving, kind, caring, sincere. Cause for celebration comes in. A disappointment moves into the past and a wish comes true. Should be a decent day. Simran, how will my test on Wednesday go? It should go well. You've got happiness here. Happiness comes out, things are moving forward and feeling well balanced. The test should go well. Empress, Cassidy's current energy towards my brother. The energy is moving forward, quick, and grounded and stable. Energy is good. Cappy, love message. Okay, got success and passion coming in around love. So if you're in a relationship, great, things look good. There's also long-term potential if you're in a relationship. If you're not in a relationship and there's nothing happening, then I would say you have a Libra coming in and a Taurus. You have passion coming in success. It looks like when you least expect it, out of the clear blue sky, new energy shows up that helps your life feel a little bit less stuck and feels like there's cause for celebration that comes in at the very last second when you least expect it. Could be a strong connection with this person or these people. You might have to make a decision at some point because there's more than one person coming in. You have a Libra, a Taurus, and you could also have a Leo. So there may be options for you if you're not with anyone right now. Feeling ambitious, listening to your intuition pushes your love life forward. Got commitment coming in on the horizon if you're not in one already. Love. Well, who's coming in? Who's coming in? Got an Aquarius coming in and an Aries coming in. And you got happiness coming in. Happiness comes in around an Aquarius or an Aries. Interesting. Ariane, what is the sign of the person that's coming towards me in love? You have an Aquarius coming in as well, and a Cancer, and a Capricorn. Aquarius, Cancer, and Capricorn could have some options. Red, is Tim still using drugs? I think so. Yeah, I think so. Simran, what does G think and feel about me right now, good and bad? He thinks you're a nice person, thinks you're intelligent, thinks that you're sincere. But they also may think that either you're unpredictable, unprepared, or unprepared, and maybe overly sensitive or overly dramatic. They may overall feel as if you could be hard to deal with, or yeah, I'm going to say hard to deal with. Kalia, what to expect? What to expect? Well, you got cause for celebration that comes in around money. Cause for celebration and success comes in here around money. You got an Aries that comes in that may be of significance, and also a Pisces and a Virgo. Looks like you could have some choices that lead to the 10 cups being full and brings in happiness. So you got nice stuff coming in. Money, new energy, strength, success. Simran, what's coming towards me? What's coming towards me? You may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You also may be finding that anxiety is moving into the past, or you're not feeling so anxious about life in general. Divine timing is coming in, which may lead you to either a new job opportunity or another job opportunity that could bring in extra money. You may also be feeling like the hard work that you put into work, school, business, whatever you do all day is coming back to you, and you may be going back to school or learning a new area of study. Josephina, what energy is coming towards me? You have a Taurus coming in. That could be a committed relationship if you're not in a relationship right now, that brings in cause for celebration. If you are in a relationship, then there would be long-term commitment potential around your current relationship. Not with anyone. You also have another earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and a Pisces that comes in out of the clear blue sky. J, general for July. You're going to walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you, and when that happens, all of a sudden life changes for the better quickly. A wound starts to heal, a betrayal moves into the past, and feeling like the hard work that you put into life has come back to you, and then bam, life comes back into balance. Also looks like you could be focused on a new work or business opportunity. You also may be starting a new journey. It could be the new business thing, or it could be two separate things. A new business thing and then another new journey. It looks like life starts to move forward quickly, and you have a wish come true in July. Jay, what's coming towards me? What's coming towards me? You're stepping into your own ambition, which is heightening your intuition, bringing you to the top of the mountain and feeling as if you can breathe a sigh of relief because life is starting to move forward. Growth and transformation is coming to your life. Money is coming in, and you're paying off a bill of debt or a loan that makes you feel relief. An air sign comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Red, does T still think I was lying and wrong? I don't think so. I don't think so. The moon here is in reverse, which means if there was a secret around the situation, it should be revealed, or it should have been revealed, or it's getting revealed. I don't think that they're going to think that you're lying for much longer if they still think that. But no, I don't think so. I think that they found out the truth. Simran, general for GB. What's going on with GB? Okay, GB looks like there's a wish around this person that comes true, or something that they've been hoping for comes true. It looks like arguments are moving into the past. They may be starting a new business opportunity or a new job. They're feeling a little bit more like life has come back into balance. And they've got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. They have a Leo around them that could be of significance or is coming in. They also have a Taurus, and out of the clear blue sky, a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It looks like they may be feeling a little bit better respected and better compensated at work. I think they're getting a new job opportunity too. They may also be feeling very passionate about something or someone as we move through the summer. And anxiety around them is moving into the past. They got money coming in, so I think they may be getting another job. Georgia, general. Got money coming in here with the Nine of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, you may be making a decision to go back to school. Could be for business, could be for pleasure. It could be something that you just feel like learning. Whatever it is, it's positive. Weight of the world is slipping off your shoulders. And you have a disappointment moves into the past. Negativity is moving into the past. Good karma's coming in. Being guided by the divine could bring in an Aries. Also a Capricorn. And taking time for rest, relaxation serves you well. Kira, tomorrow. Anxiety moves into the past. Feeling well prepared tomorrow. Cause for celebration comes in tomorrow. No longer holding yourself back and feeling very successful. It also looks like somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Could be starting a new journey, or there may be something that comes in out of the blue spontaneous. And I would say you're not looking back on the past fondly, but you're eager to move forward with your life. Kira, general. Got money coming in. Out of the clear blue sky, feeling like cause for celebration happens, possibly with a Taurus. Or it could be that a Taurus comes in around the same time there's cause for celebration for whatever the reason. Two of Wands, you're feeling well prepared for your life to move forward. Six of Cups is in reverse again, not looking back on the past fondly. Growth and transformations coming in around your life. I think you could be getting a new job offering too. You got money coming in. You might have choices around jobs, which is nice. And the High Priestess is here, which is your intuition's heightened. Simon Spirit messages. Ten of Earth, seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. Life experience, Archangel Chamuel, a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change, time to spread your wings. Ten of Air, the end of a difficult situation, embrace the change. Expect things to get better now, recovering from an addiction. Sepia, general. You could be taking a trip to water, by water, or around water. You have money coming in, and you also have the Eight of Pentacles. You may be going back to school or learning a new area of study for business, for pleasure, whatever it is, it's positive. Could have choices that come in, maybe around work, business, or school. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Overall, you're headed towards the 10 Cups, being full, and you have happiness coming in. But you might be feeling undecided about something. I don't know, the indecision may be around work or school. Sepia, love. Hangman's in reverse. Things should start to get a little bit more unstuck now. So you may be feeling like you put in a lot of hard work and you haven't seen a payoff around love. That should change. You've got the Magician here. The ability to manifest new opportunities that take you to the top of the mountain, listening to your intuition. You've got growth and transformation coming in around your love life. A water sign enters, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Things change for the better quickly. It also looks like you could have a Virgo and possibly an Aquarius that comes in. You might be making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, which then also may help your life move forward. Or your love life move forward. Ram, what does M think about me since I keep ignoring him? Well, I think he's feeling disappointed, but I think in a way he feels like you're doing it like to control the situation. He also may sometimes think that the timing is bad around the, and that's why you're ignoring him. But overall, I think he thinks you're being deceitful, or I don't know if he thinks that you're doing it on purpose, or I don't, I, I don't know. I don't think he doesn't like it, but it's like he thinks that you're doing it for another reason. Like either you're trying to play hard to get, or you're doing it out of spite. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of ignoring people. I would rather just tell them whatever it is. I'm not into this, or I'm busy. I'm not up for it. Whatever it is that they want from you, because if you just ignore someone, then that just gives them, their mind just wanders as to why they're being ignored. But most of the time, people's intuitions are usually like kind of right. And I think he's kind of picking up on either it's like a sour grapes kind of thing, or he's feeling like you're like either you're mad at him or you're doing it out of spite. I don't know. I don't know. I would answer him and tell him the truth. But you could keep ignoring him. If you keep ignoring him, eventually he'll go away. That's the thing. If you keep ignoring people, eventually they'll go away. But I wouldn't tell anybody to ignore someone if they really want them in their lives. Because why would you do that? What's the point in that? But that's, I mean, if you want this person to go away, then just ignore him. Eventually he will. Sepia, me and Ramel. All right, it looks like he's holding himself back with the Eight of Swords, and you might be feeling a little out of balance. Virgo card, the Hermit, may be that he's either isolating himself because he doesn't know what he wants, or communication could be down. That's not going to last because you've got growth, change, and transformation coming in around the situation. And you should be feeling a little bit more grounded, but you might have to have a little bit of patience with him, which could drive you nuts. Inevitably, you do have happiness that comes in around the situation, but I don't see a commitment right now. That may be a little bit down the line. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah. I mean, you could get a commitment eventually from him, but I don't know. It's like the window of time on this guy is going to close if he doesn't step up to the plate. I don't know where you guys are right now in this situation, but eventually, if he doesn't show up, somebody else is going to come in and you're going to lose interest in him. And when he does, because he will show up at some point, you're just maybe over it, or you may be with somebody else. Josephina, how do I make others feel around me right now? Well, not everyone's going to feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's impossible for me to answer how you make others feel, because everyone's going to feel differently, and that's on them, not on you. So I can't really I can't really tell you how everyone is going to feel, because everybody feels differently in different situations, and they feel differently about different people. If there are some people that I really dislike that my friends like, so we feel differently. Not everyone's going to feel the same. And the way that you feel around someone has to do with you, not them. So it's on them. It's not on you. Like, you can't make somebody feel any way. They feel that out of either their insecurities, or they feel a particular way. It has to do with them. Like, in other words, I don't make you feel bad about yourself. You feel bad about yourself, and there's something about me that brings it out in you. Like, you know what I mean? Like let's just say, for example, somebody makes me feel insecure. Well, they can't make me feel insecure. I feel insecure. It's like I feel like I don't add up to who they are, or maybe I feel like that person is more successful than me or more attractive than me. But that doesn't have anything to do with them. It has everything to do with me. You know? So it's like you don't really make people feel any way. They feel that way. You may bring it out in them, but it's not going to be the same for everyone, because everybody feels differently. It's like one person may like the color blue, some people hate the color blue. So you can't say that, well, everybody feels wonderful around the color blue, because that's not true. Some people hate it. So it's really hard to answer a question like that. I would say overall, the energy that you put out is pretty much likable. It's kind of passionate, sincere, kind-hearted, and grounded. grounded and stable, or easy to get along with. But once again, not everyone's going to agree with that. Now, when I first started teaching yoga, I thought, oh, well, I'm going to be so nice, everyone's going to like me. Yeah, well, you know what? Because I'm so nice, that's why some people don't like me. Like, you know what? Like, you can't please everyone, and not everyone's going to agree. Actually, everyone's pretty much going to have a different opinion. So if that's like, it's really hard to get a definite answer on something like that when we're talking about everyone else. Red, is CB going to be successful? Yes. Yeah, I would say this person is going to be very successful, but they may have to start to either focus more or get serious. And yeah, they have potential to be pretty successful. Love always, general. Oh, there's a moth or something in here. Love always, general. Slow and steady wins the race, but you may be very focused on a new business or job opportunity. A Page of Pentacles, I usually look at it like it's a side hustle or something that you may be starting that's all your own that could be very successful. It looks like a Tower moment has moved into the past. Feeling a little bit more financially stable comes in. It also looks like with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, you could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Feeling very ambitious about either this new work endeavor. Yeah, I think feeling ambitious about that. Laying down the law, cutting through bullshit serves you well. And you could have time for rest, relaxation, self-care comes in, and you could be spending time with the Taurus. J, any messages that someone in my energy space wants me to know? I would say that a fire sign may be feeling a little bit overwhelmed, and they may want you to know that they feel either like they can't get out from under either everything that they need to do, or they may just be feeling like a whole lot of pressure. Looks like it's a fire sign. It could be a Sagittarius. But they're not holding themselves back. So they just may be a little bit stressed out and not know how to express themselves or not know how to say it. You know, like, gee, I'm just fucking overwhelmed. Maybe they even need help with something and they don't know how to ask for it. Tay Marie, how does Jason feel about the text I sent today? Okay, I don't know what you said to this person, but they may feel like they're not holding themselves back anymore. They could feel as if they've made it to the top of the mountain, or they could breathe a sigh of relief. It looks like if there was a wound or an issue or a hurt between the two of you, that should be moving into the past. Listen to your intuition. The two of you seem to have a nice connection. Could be a soulmate kind of connection. And the relationship could be strengthening over time. So whatever that message was, I think it was either well received, or if not in the moment, it's going to end up being well received. Like sometimes it could be a tough love kind of thing, but it pays off long term. I think things are going to be either moving forward or getting back on track. I don't know where you guys are. Josephina, is HD good for me in the long run? Okay, is HD good for me in the long run? I would say they're okay. Yeah, this person seems to be okay. You got a 70% chance, yes, this person is good long term. I would give it a chance. Unapologetically Sarah, love life general. Okay. Going to have choices when it comes to your love life. You got a Virgo entering. You also have an Aquarius. That's some good luck coming in around love, and your perseverance pays off. Things change for you for the better quickly. Next relationship you enter should be well balanced. You should get out of it what you put into it, and it's simple. You call them, they answer. They say they're coming at 5:30, they're there at 5:30. It's easy. You don't ever have to question it. It looks like you've got the Empress here. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card. If you don't want children right now, listen to your intuition. You've got passion and love coming in. Maybe sometime before the end of the summer, you're headed towards the 10 Cups being full. Things should be moving forward for you. Emily, single love reading for the near future. First card that comes up, soulmate connection comes in, and you're not holding yourself back. You got a little bit of passion coming in here. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. Might be feeling a little undecided about this person when they first enter, so you may decide to take it slow and steady wins the race. But you know what? It's a soulmate connection and things are moving forward. Jay, for the Sag you just mentioned, could you tell me what energy they have towards me? They're happy with the Sun, or you guys have a happy relationship. It looks like their energy is kind, caring, and sincere. They don't normally hold themselves back, and they're a very strong character. Four elements. Will I see the Leo next month, July 17th? Okay, will I see the Leo next month, July 17th? Yeah, I think you will see the Leo next month, yeah. Pinky Lee Love. Got growth and transformation coming in around your love life, also a little bit of good karma. Looks like you have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. The world is at your feet. You may be healing from an old wound, and that's moving into the past. You have a new journey on the horizon that leads to long-term success. If you're not with anyone right now, I would say water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but there's also an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Maybe a creative type that comes in, somebody who's got a decent amount of money, or they're financially secure, and you have a wish around love. Put it out into the universe. Kevin, reading from my anxiety that I'm feeling. You know what I was reading? I actually started taking it because I made, you know, I'm with this weight loss thing here, it just drives me nuts. Like the scale is just not moving. Anyway, so I was reading about like how too much cortisol could be the reason why I'm not losing weight. And they say that people that have high cortisol levels tend to have low magnesium, and magnesium helps with reducing anxiety. So I do get anxiety, so I started taking magnesium. What I've been taking, it's called Calm, and you mix it with water. It's like raspberry lemon flavored. It tastes good. And I've also been taking pills that are magnesium, zinc, and calcium, I think. Yeah, I think that's what it is, magnesium, zinc, and calcium, because I think that the magnesium being too low can be contributing to anxiety. I don't know if you want to look into that. I think that, I do think that it helps. They also say that you should take it like 30 minutes or 45 minutes before you plan on going to sleep, because it should help you sleep better. And while it looks like around anxiety, you do have growth and change and transformation. So you may find that anxiety is starting to move into the past. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care may help kind of ease that, the anxiety. It also looks like life is starting to move forward for you. You have a wish that comes in. You have choices that come in. You may be going back to school and things starting to move forward, even though that can create anxiety. I think it may help you with your anxiety. I don't know. Look into that magnesium stuff. I just started taking it, so I can't really give you tell you whether or not it's working. I think I have to be on it a little bit longer. But I don't know. I have also heard that, I mean, not so much now because I'm only teaching once a week, but the guy that owns the yoga studios that I used to teach at, he used to say that sometimes we would be low in magnesium from all the sweating. So I don't know. If you tend to sweat a lot, that may be something too that may be causing low magnesium. Anyway, this stuff tastes good. It's like raspberry lemon. I don't know. I like it. Careful, don't take too much of it because they say it can give you diarrhea. I read that. So be careful. Elizabeth, what are the Sagittarius's intentions with me? Okay, Sagittarius, what are his intentions? Well, he looks like, well, you got the Hangman in reverse. Things could move forward pretty quickly with him. But I don't know that he's looking for a relationship, or he may just be looking for like a passionate union here. Which, if you're okay with that, then you have a good time. But you might be feeling undecided about him. You may feel like he's only looking to hook up or hang out here and there. Which, like I said, if you're okay with that, I don't see a relationship coming in, like as far as a commitment. But it does look like he's looking to either spend time together, for things to move forward. Communication is coming in. But divine timing is in reverse around like a committed relationship. But if you don't care about that, I would say you could at least have like a good time or hang out with him and get to know him better. Doesn't mean that a relationship can't come in down the line. It just may mean that his intentions initially aren't for that. Unapologetically, Sarah, who is coming towards me in love? Growth, change, and transformation comes in around your love life. A Scorpio comes in pretty strong, but I don't know if you might not like that person. You may think that either there's something shady about them or something that just doesn't sit right with you. You've got cause for celebration that comes in around an earth sign, possibly a Taurus, or it could be a Taurus and then another earth sign. It also looks like you're starting a new journey around love. You could have a creative type person show up, or you could meet somebody doing a creative type hobby of some type. Anyway, it also looks like you may have choices moving forward. You've got the world at your feet, and you may be prepared to explore your options. Could have a fire sign that comes in. It might be a Leo. And you are moving forward to greener pastures. The next relationship you enter should be something that's well balanced, and that you feel like you get out of it what you put into it. The Magician, you got the ability to manifest new opportunities. I would put out into the universe exactly the kind of person you want to show up, because that person may show up. Sorry, will I be okay with the whole situation with my ex and his credit cards? Uh-oh. I don't know what's going on with the credit cards, but I would try not to get involved with it. If he's got like financial issues, like I don't have a problem like with one person giving somebody money, like that's fine. You know, if he's your ex and you want to help him out, that's your business. But I don't want to see like having like a joint credit card or a joint bank account and somebody that's irresponsible affecting your credit long term. So that's what I would be careful about. You know, because I don't think that you need that. I don't know what the situation is though, but I'm always leery when it comes to like credit. You know, if you fuck up your own credit, that's on you, but you don't need somebody else to do it for you. Will I be okay with the whole X and the credit cards? I don't know what's, I'm only getting a 33% chance that yes, you'll be okay. I don't know what's happening, but I would be proceed with caution because I don't know if that person is just very irresponsible or they had some kind of credit card issues, and if you get involved, it's going to somehow become your problem. I would be careful. I don't think that you need that extra stress. Yeah, it's fucked up when it comes to money. I had a friend of mine, we're not friends anymore for another reason, but she started dating this guy. And you know what? I can't blame her because I probably back then would have done the exact same thing. She started dating this guy, and you know, like there are always signs, right? Like somebody who doesn't have a job, somebody that doesn't have a car, somebody that doesn't have a place to live. Like these are all signs. But when you meet somebody, like they can be like it can make sense. Like, oh, he just went through a divorce, so he doesn't have a place to live, so he's living with his mother. Okay, you can. It makes sense, right? I got my wife threw me out. Where am I gonna go? I don't remember what this guy's situation was, but anyway, she wound up lending him or giving him thousands of dollars for something business related. I don't remember the whole situation, and he was supposed to pay her back. I think it was, I want to say it was $15,000. And at some point, he had to go to a different state and he had to rent a car. But he didn't rent a car, you know, like a Ford Escort. He rented like some kind of crazy convertible. I don't know. It was some kind of crazy expensive car. I don't remember what brand it was. But, you know, but he was like, oh, well, I need this for my business and I have to present myself in a certain way. I mean, what would he have done if he didn't meet this girl and she didn't give him the 15 grand, right? Anyway, she comes to find out that he's got a problem with drugs. She never got that money back. What are you going to do? You know, like, what are you going to do about something like that? Take him to court? He doesn't have anything. Like, what are you going to get from him? You know, it's like you just kind of really suck that up to making a bad decision. But I kind of understand because I probably would have done the same thing. Today I wouldn't, but back then I would have done the same thing. So I would be careful when it comes to money and credit and shit when it comes to somebody else. Because most of the time, other people are just not, you know, conscientious. And I don't want to see it affect you. Jay, the last question. Did the Sagittarius ever feel the same way towards me or think about saying something to me? Also, thank you. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Thank you. Did the Sagittarius ever feel the same way towards me or think about saying anything to me? Okay. You know what? Yeah, I do think that at one point they did feel the same. I think that they thought about saying something, but they didn't think that the timing was right. So they felt that it was best to just kind of let things go. Josephina, how did the Scorpio X affect my energy? How did the Scorpio X affect my energy? Well, I mean, you may feel like they slowed you down, right? Or like they kind of either set you back or slowed you down, but they really can't affect your energy unless you allow them to. Like back once again to everything always comes back to me. So years ago, I went through a situation where I was like completely devastated by something. I'm not even kidding. I couldn't eat. All I wanted to do was drink water. I don't know what that was about. I wore the same ugly orange hoodie every day to work. I just like it was all I could do to function. I was so devastated. So how did he affect my energy in that moment? I really was knocked over. However, I was responsible for it, not him. So nobody can really affect your energy unless you allow it. Like this was someone who, I don't know, I was seeing him off and on for many years. I think at the point that this crisis happened, and there were crises with him and I think it was in 2008, so we're seeing each other off and on about 3 years at the time. But in the 3 years, he had disappointed me several times, and I had several of these episodes. So it's like by the time we got to this one in 2008, like, it was my fault. Because why was I still seeing this idiot? Like, how many times does somebody have to devastate you before you say, okay, that's it, I've had enough. This isn't fun anymore. I don't want to do this. It took me 8 years. 8 years. And then I was like, all right, you know what? I want off this ride. So, like, I'm responsible for my own energy, for who I allow in. And, you know, especially like getting into the whole sex thing, from what they say is that you take on other people's energy when you're that close to them, which I don't know. I mean, that's what I hear it from everyone. Like you take on the person's energy, so that's why it's like it's suggested to use discretion, because if they have negativity around them, you can pick up their negativity, but you can also do things to rid yourself of that negativity, and do like protection rituals and cleansing rituals, which isn't that hard to do, but can be very helpful, like lighting a white candle. That's all you got to do. Light the white candle. Surround me with positive energy. That's it. Imagine wrapping yourself in a white light. So then that could help protect your energy, because there's so much more negativity and bullshit in this world than there is the opposite. So protecting your energy is super important, but that's on you, not on him. Like he can help the person that he is, but this is what he's choosing. You know, it's like everything is a choice. You make a choice every day to get out of bed and go to work. Some people choose not to. I had two friends, they used to choose not to, and they would get fired left and right, but they didn't give a shit. That's what their choice was. Well, it's the same thing with the way we let other people affect us. I could let you knock me down and make me wear an ugly orange sweatshirt, which I still have, because it's like, I love it. I could make you do that to me, or I can say, fuck you. You don't deserve that. You don't deserve my tears. You're an asshole. Anyway, I wasn't there yet. It took me a long time to get to that point. Very long time. So protecting your own energy is really on you. Yeah, you really have to focus on that part yourself. Because it's not just like an ex, it's like random negativity. Like if you go into a store. Now, I don't know how other people feel, but if I go into a store and there's a customer having an argument with the cashier, I take that energy on. Like right away, I want to try to fix the situation, because I don't want people arguing. I don't want you to be mad at that cashier. I don't want the cashier to have a bad day. I want to fix it. Well, back up, sister. It's not your place to fix it. Like, let them hash it out. Why does it bother me? But it does, because I don't like when people argue. Why? I don't know. It makes me very nervous. I just like peace. But I could take that on. But that's up to me to know how to get rid of it. Kevin, should I follow up with the ENT doctor outcome if I do? Okay. Should I follow up with the ENT? Yeah, I would follow up. I don't know what the situation is, but it looks like you might feel like there's progress, or you may feel like there's success around something. I don't know what the issue is, but they may be able to help you out. I would follow up. Yeah, and at least see what they have to offer. Elizabeth General. First thing that comes up around you is the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Put out into the universe exactly what you want more of. Capricorn could show up of significance, and you're also being guided by the divine. You might feel as if a disappointment is finally moving into the past when a wish comes true. Looks like things could change for you for the better quickly, possibly overnight, like fast. And you may get a new job opportunity or a new business opportunity. Stepping into your own strength serves you well. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you also serves you well. And you may be taking a little bit of time for rest and relaxation, which is also a nice thing. Unapologetically, Sarah. What do I need to know about me and my ex, Darren? Well, it looks as if things are in a standstill and communication may be like coming to an end. I think that you're moving forward and you're moving away from this situation, and I think that that's a good thing for you. It looks like you're listening to your intuition, and that helps to bring in either divine timing puts you at the right place at the right time, or you feel like you finally turned a corner, and either the situation with him is moving into the past, and you might feel relief around that. Like growth, change, and transformation comes to you in your life, and then you're feeling like, hey, I'm not being held back by that anymore. I think you're turning a corner when it comes to you and him, and I think you're moving forward. That's what I think is going to happen, and I think it's going to be good. Adonis, how is Vi feeling about me currently? How does Vi feeling about me currently? Thinks that you don't hold yourself back. You're very either inspirational or, yeah, inspirational. I don't know what that is. Anyway, thinks that you're kind, caring, nurturing, sincere, attractive, unique, creative, sensitive, sincere, and down to earth. Nav, will I find a site for my clinical externship in the next few months? Yes, you will. You will. Unapologetically, Sarah, how is my ex Darren feeling about me? Thinks that you're intelligent, smart, kind, caring, ambitious, unique, creative, sincere, grounded, stable, and down to earth. Zara A. What does Danielle think of me when my name is mentioned to him? Thinks that you're well prepared, kind-hearted, friendly, loyal, and that you have a lot of potential, or you're very successful. Ruby, does A want to be with me? Does A want to be with me? I think that this person is either moving on with their life, or the relationship has come to an end. I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but it looks like they've closed the door and they're moving forward. I would say they're not looking to get together at this point. Harsha, general for the coming week. You may be very busy with work or school. It looks like you could have an air sign that comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It looks like the Wheel of Fortune is here, so you have a little bit of good luck. And you may have choices around business or school, whatever it is that you do all day. Got money coming in, could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or putting money aside for something. And you might be hearing from somebody that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. Bella, is the Capricorn boy dating anyone? Yes, I think he is. Emily, who's the soulmate that's coming in? Could be a Cancer. Got a Cancer coming in. I love you. My cousin Adina and my niece Jackie has treated me badly throughout the years. I hate being treated unfairly. May I know if they talk trash behind my back? Yes, people talk. Like, of course they do. There is no way that they don't. People love to talk shit. People love gossip, and people love misery. Why? I don't know. I mean, like they say, misery loves company. Maybe that's true. But I hate focusing on that kind of stuff because I think it brings more. So, like, for example, if they hate you because they think that, I don't know, you're stupid, whatever. Them sitting around talking about you being stupid, dumb, making bad choices, making bad decisions, all that energy is going out into the universe, and they're going to manifest that. So why would you want to talk bad about people? Because you're going to get that back. Right now, there are some situations where, like, you may be frustrated with somebody, so you might have to say something. But to constantly be talking shit over and over again, same thing with relationships. Like, say you have an interest in someone and they're not paying you any attention. The worst thing to do is to call your friend and be like, well, do you believe it? I haven't heard from him in 3 days. I don't know why. I texted him. He didn't text me back. That's the worst thing to do, because all of that negativity is going out into the universe, and then it comes back to you and it reinforces it. So now he may not answer you, and other people may not be answering you either. So, yeah. Yeah, people love to talk shit. People love gossip, and people talk. Like, that's just how, unless they're super conscious of their words, and even those people still talk. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Evie, when will my colleague SS confess his love feelings for me? Any specific month? I mean, I don't see him confessing love feelings for you. You may have to confess to him if you want to have that conversation, but I would be careful because it's a work thing. But it looks like there may not be a lot of room for growth and transformation around this situation. And he's got the Seven of Wands in reverse, and he holds himself back. The Three of Cups is also in reverse, and so is the Fool. So I don't know if there's somebody else around him that he may be dating. There could be somebody else around him. I would find out what the situation is, or I would talk to him first. I wouldn't wait on him to confess love feelings for you, because I don't see that happening soon. Anthony, how's the Cancer girl's life going? And next between us. Okay. The Cancer looks like she's been very busy with work or school or whatever it is that she does all day. She also may be feeling genuinely frustrated about something around work or career. And balance is coming back to her life, but she may be feeling a little bit like she's in a standstill. I would say that your relationship with her is also in a standstill, but you could have communication with her maybe before the end of the year. It could be a little ways away. Crystal. An evil coworker named Shannon is doing black magic on me. Will she eventually leave me alone, or is this ongoing? You can protect yourself from that. What I would do is I would take a cup of water. This is simple for protection. Nothing that she does can affect you if you just keep yourself protected. Take a cup of water and a white candle. I always use them. They're in the Jewish section of the grocery store, or the international section where the matzah stuff is. They're a box, I think 72 come in it. And they're about this big, white candles. But they're not tapered to the top. They're like, I don't know. They're just like about that big, but they're not tapered. They're like all the same size. And they burn really clean. And I keep them in like a little candle holder next to a cup of water. Light the white candle for a couple of minutes every day and say, please surround me with white energy, clear white energy, or positive energy. That's it, positive energy. You can imagine yourself wrapped in a white, clear light. And then let the candle burn just for a couple of minutes. I don't like to blow it out. I like to extinguish it. Some people like to blow it out, whatever. I like to put the thing over it. Whatever you like is fine. Some people like to, but I don't want to do that. And do it for a couple of minutes every day, and just keep doing that. You can also keep a salt lamp or a salt near you to help absorb negative energy. I would ignore her. I wouldn't pay her any attention, and I would just focus on protecting yourself. You could also wear Florida water and burn sage. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about her. She's not so powerful. What else you can do is you can get a reversal candle. I think the name of the brand is Indio, and it's called a reversal candle in a glass jar about this big, and they're usually two different colors, like it may be half black and half red, and it's supposed to, whatever is coming your way, send it back. And the candles aren't that expensive. Google it, a reversal candle, and then she gets one of these. I wouldn't worry about her, and I wouldn't give her any more attention. Try not to think about her if you can. Crystal, oh, I did that one. Fit. Can I get a general for the week coming? You may have some choices coming in. You could have a little bit of good luck coming in and not feeling so burdened or weighed down by the weight of the world. Then it looks like you have a Leo that comes in that could be of significance. The hard work that you put into work, school, business, whatever you do all day is coming back to you. You might be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Could be for business, could be for pleasure. Whatever it is, it's positive. You got money coming in. Things change for the better for you quickly, and you could even get a new job opportunity. Could be a good week. Josephina, spirit messages. Seven of water, a complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating. Eight of fire, events moving at a fast pace, delays are over, many things happening at once. The Six of water, memories from your childhood or history, issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. Priscilla, love reading between me and Antonio the Capricorn. And there's a little bit of negativity around this situation, and you might feel as if nothing is changing or nothing is moving forward. I don't know where you guys are right now in the relationship, but you may be feeling like things are stuck. I would keep your options open for somebody else to come in. You have new energy coming in. You have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. But with this person, it looks like you may be feeling like the energy around the situation is heavy and stuck. And you may not feel like you ever get out of it what you put into it. Let's see what happens. If there hasn't been communication around, I don't see communication coming in right away, but it will come in eventually. Just may not happen that soon. In the meantime, I would keep your options open. Marie, what's in store for me this week between Leo and me? Well, communication looks good, and you have a wish around the situation and happiness. So I would say that you should be at least speaking to one another. I don't know how often you see one another. If there is opportunity to see one another, you might be doing something that's really fun, out of the ordinary, and creative. And it looks like, I mean, you might, I don't know how often you see each other or if you would be able to, but this could be either taking a trip to water, by water, or around water. It also could be that the relationship is moving on to greener pastures, like your relationship with him maybe moving forward more. Yeah, I think it'll be a pleasant week. I think it's going to be a good week for the two of you. Charmaine, should I reach out to the guy I have a crush on? Yeah, cards indicate 70% chance yes, cause for celebration comes in. I would. I don't see any reason why not. Mariana, general in love. Okay, it looks like you have the love cup full and you're going to have choices. Got a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Feeling successful as your love life moves forward, you're no longer holding yourself back. You could also have a water sign that comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And you might be starting a new journey that brings in some good balance. Or feeling like life is starting to move forward. You may have new options coming in around love. Let's see what happens. Fit64, will Jay, my manager, back off? He's trying to bully me. Will my manager back off? Okay, will Jay, my manager, back off? I think the manager does back off. Yeah, I think that they're going to back off. Mariana, R's intentions towards me. This person may be looking for happiness and have a wish around the situation. They may be looking to either, I don't know where you are in the situation, get to know you, spend time with you. There's success around communication and things moving forward. It also looks like this person is interested. So, I mean, it doesn't look like they're holding themselves back for too long. I think things could move forward. Let's see what happens with this person. Tay, is Jason still planning on moving with me? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Unapologetically, Sarah, will my ex Darren and I reconcile? You could reconcile, but it looks like it would be temporary. See, the problem with reconciling, right, or people going back to an ex, is that they go back to the same broken relationship. They don't. This person's not going to come back as a different person, and it's going to be the same relationship. And what's unfortunate, and I hate to see it happen, a lot of times people, all they want is for the ex to come back. All they want is for the ex to call, and then they go back to this relationship that wasn't really functioning well, and it just delays their life because a year from now they wind up breaking up, and then they're right back where they started. And in the meantime, the whole year was like a shit show. So I would think about whether or not you really want to reconcile with this person, because once again, it goes back, it's like somebody contacted me with a question about a friend, and it was like, they want this friend to do this thing. They want them, well, this is important to me. This is important. But it's not important to the friend, right? So you want that friend to be who you want them to be, but you don't want them to be who they are. And you don't want to accept them for who they are. You want them to be your friend, but you want them to act the way you want them to act. But that's not going to happen. So you either have to accept them for who they are, or realize that, I don't want this in my life anymore because it's just not worth it. And I had a friend of mine who, she was with this guy, and I'm telling you, she was never fucking happy. Never happy, and you never knew what you were going to get from her. Crying, hysterical, the over the top drama. I mean, we were young. We were like in our 20s, so that's kind of expected. And one day, a coworker turned around and said to her, why don't you just fucking end it? You're not happy. You haven't been happy. Every day it's something else. Well, I think that she heard that, and she just thought to herself, I'm just going to fuck it. I don't care what he does. I'm just going to put up with it. Because all of a sudden, everything you never heard it again. And she's married him. Now, is it a wonderful relationship? No, it's not. And I can tell you it's not, because one of my friends recently saw her in a parking lot somewhere screaming, yelling, and crying on the phone. So, like, you're still having the same, you accepted it because you didn't want to let it go. But it's not functioning at the highest that it could be. But you didn't want to let it go. You didn't want to let go of it. So you settled for it. Does that make you happy? I don't know. I don't know. So I would be careful with but I would say that to anyone with the reconciling, because nobody's coming back a changed person. They're coming back as the same person. And if it didn't work the first time, it's probably not going to work the second time. And it just prolongs the agony, and just makes everything take much longer than it has to. So I would be careful with the idea of going backwards. Mariana for career. Mariana for career. Well, you've got the Six of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles, which would be feeling like you're being better compensated, better respected, and like life has come back into balance. You also have the Empress here, which is excellent. That's love, money, abundance, prosperity, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. The Two of Wands, you're prepared for your career to move forward. It is moving forward towards more financial stability. I don't know what you do for a living, but career should be good right from now until the end of the year. May, messages from Spirit. Empress, Archangel Gabriel, lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. The Moon, Archangel Haniel, important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. Page of Fire, outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous. News of an exciting new endeavor, use your originality and ingenuity. Karina, Scorpio with Virgo rising, next moves towards me. I would say this person's feeling either a little bit stressed out or burdened by the weight of the world, and you may need to have patience with them. But the next thing that would happen would be communication. That's what I would say. Communication would be next. Josephina, more info on what I need to decide on. What do I need to decide on? Well, you got some stuff happening here. So you could have to decide on whether or not your career is moving forward, career, job, work, school, whatever you do all day. Aside from that, you may also be making a decision on whether or not you want to go back to school and learn something. Could be for business, could be for pleasure, and it doesn't always have to be like going back to college. It could be like going back to school to take, I don't know, piano lessons, whatever. That may be something that you're making a decision on. There's also somebody from your past could be returning, so you might have to make a decision on whether or not you want this person back in your life, because they may not have always been positive, or you might feel like weighed down by the situation. I don't know who that person is, but there may be a decision around that too at some point. Hierophant. Aries, feelings about things I said. Okay, I don't know what you said, but it looks like you kind of stopped them in their tracks, or you gave them something to think about. And the Tower is in reverse, which isn't a full-blown Tower moment, but they may be concerned or worried about the state of the relationship. Regardless of where you are, communication comes in quickly. Balance comes back to the situation, and you should see a little bit more respect out of the Aries. I don't know if you said something that kind of shook them up, but I think that it's going to wind up being a positive thing, because they're feeling prepared, and the Empress comes in, which is like love, money, abundance, fertility, prosperity, that kind of thing. 2, the Scorpio, the female's current feelings towards me, no communication. Okay. Well, I would say even though this person you guys haven't spoken, they still think highly of you. They think that you're kind, you're caring, you're sincere. They think you're attractive. And you could hear from them out of the blue when you least expect it, because you got the 8 of Wands here, so things could change quickly for the better. Queen of Swords, is RS any closer to wanting a committed relationship with me? I would say you have a wish around the situation, but it could be incredibly frustrating, because I don't think that he comes forward enough for you. It's like he's still kind of stuck, he's still kind of stagnant, but yet you do have a wish. I would say no, he's not any closer, but that could change, because you've got the 9 of Cups. Love you, Goddess. I'd appreciate a general for my dad. Oh, you want spirit cards for dad? Okay. Spirit cards. The Magician, Archangel Raziel. You are ready. You have the resources and the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. The Ten of Air, the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change. Expect things to get better now, recovering from an addiction. Life experience, Archangel Chamuel. A significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings. Nice. Prussian. Will I give to pay deposit and week's rent when I move? Or will I have to pay the week's deposit and rent when I move? I believe because it's reasonable accommodations, they can't charge me. What do you see in the situation? Okay, will I have to pay a deposit and a week's rent when I move? I don't think you're going to have to. I don't think you're going to have to. I don't know what the situation is, but I didn't get any aces, so I can't say that you're going to have to pay it. Ram. Yesterday I was around M, but I ignored him because he has an ego and I don't want to start drama. Is he the type to try and ban me from the club? Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so. You didn't do anything wrong. Like, you not talking to him doesn't get you banned. Nah, I think you'll be fine. No, I think if you had a fight with him, he would get you banned, but no. No, you ignored him. You don't owe him anything. Fuck him. Hierophant says, Tower reverse makes perfect sense. I gave her an analogy on why self-sabotaging and manipulating is really a waste of time. It is a waste of time, but you know, some people are so self-sabotaging and they don't even see it. They don't even see it, or they make themselves the victim in a situation where it's like they don't have to be. I don't get it. I mean, I'm sure I know that I've done it in the past, but if somebody is pointing it out to you and you're refusing to still see it, like, well, what is this moth? How did it get in here? I know, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. Elizabeth, what does the Capricorn Adrian feel for me? Okay. Well, the Capricorn may be looking for a new beginning at some point because the love cup is full, so there's no doubt that they care for you. But I don't know that they're either ready yet or they're kind of isolating themselves. They're not really up for growth, change, or transformation, but they think very highly of you, and at some point they could want a new beginning. Thing is that the window of time will close on them if they don't make a decision soon. You know, like he's only going to have the window of time for so long. I would say this person thinks pretty highly of you. They will be looking for a new beginning at a certain point. They think that you're kind, caring, sincere, intelligent, attractive, and kind-hearted. Queen of Swords, exactly. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you. Ram. Ram's friend was trying to get my attention to the point where she was dancing around me. I ignored her. Both of them are talking, what, bad about you? They're probably talking, yeah, because that's how people are. I wouldn't let it get to you, and I wouldn't focus on it, because I just don't think it's worth it, you know? I don't think that they can ban you from the club. I don't think that they're looking to start trouble with you at the club either. But what I would do, my suggestion would be to take time or space away from that club and go somewhere else in the meantime, and give it a week or so. Let you know, they can't do anything to you. You didn't do anything wrong. They can't just throw you out for no reason, like with no, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't own the club, and even if they did, you can't throw out customers for no reason. Like, you're not causing trouble. It's fine. I wouldn't pay them any attention, because the more attention you give them, the more that they'll do it. And if you can go somewhere else maybe next week, just to kind of break it up so that you're not there all the time, because this is going to end. Like, this is stupid. It's going to end. It's going to move into the past. It's like, what is the friend going to do? You know what I mean? Like, the friend's dancing near you. What is that doing for anybody? Nothing. Like, grow up. So I would just take time away from that club, maybe go somewhere else next week, take a break, and then when you go back, I think all of this will have kind of died down. And I wouldn't even pay either one of them any attention. Just let them go away. And they will go away, because if you ignore him, he'll go away. Pression. What do you see in the situation? Will she give me a hard time? Will she give me a hard time? I don't think she's going to give you a hard time. I just think that she just could have sharp energy, or she may be very bitchy. I would watch out for a little bit of deceit around the situation. Like, maybe, like, I don't know. Like, there's mild deceit or something small that she may lie about. But I don't think she's going to give you a hard time. I don't know what the situation is, but I think that she may just kind of give you whatever it is that you need, because just like to end the situation or to get the situation done. I don't think she's going to give you a hard time. She just might not be pleasant. You know, she just may be like a nasty person to have to deal with. Julie, when will C call back? He didn't call back today. Sometime this weekend, maybe by Monday. You should hear from him soon. A couple of days at best. Saki, a crow has been visiting me. I feed it as well. Touched my head. I'm wondering if it has a message for me. Okay, let's go to the spirit cards for that. The Magician, Archangel Raziel, you are ready. You have the resources and the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. The Nine of Water, your wish comes true. Concerns fade away. A love of life. Ace of Water, falling in love with the resurgence of a relationship. Spiritual growth and enhanced intuition. Possibly a new home. Those are some pretty good messages. Is there anybody here that I haven't answered for? Julie, R and L from now for the next 2 weeks. Somebody may be feeling very disappointed in the situation, and somebody else may be putting in a whole lot of effort. I think he's feeling disappointed and she's putting in a lot of effort. I would say the next 2 weeks are kind of rocky, up and down. I think that he may be feeling disappointed around the situation. She's trying to put in a lot of effort. She may be kind of hounding him, or like running after him for the next 2 weeks. And the relationship may be feeling a little bit out of balance. Ram. Can I trust my friend Susie not talking about me to them? He also talks with M&M's friend. I think you can trust her more or less. Yeah, I would say. Yeah, seems. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. Anybody here I haven't answered for yet? No, I've answered for everybody. I ordered a new blue lipstick. Look, I don't even know why, because sometimes it's a pain in the ass. A lot of times it is. I feel like it's all over my face, but I don't know. I saw it and I ordered it. I mean, it looked good in the picture, you know, because the way they did it on her, it was like sparkly blue. Anyway, Mel, I told the Pisces again that I'm in a relationship with this imaginary guy created in my head, so he can back off. What's his next move? What's his next move? Well, he's disappointed by that, but he's still going to be perseverant. He's not giving up. He's looking for a new beginning. I would say next move would be either more communication, and he may even try to get you to hang out with him. Yeah, he's not giving up so easy. I don't know if he's trying to think he can win you back or something like that. Julie, do you mean that she's hounding him, or she's to see him, or nagging? I think she's doing both. She's nagging him and she wants to see him. She's just like kind of like all over him for the next 2 weeks. Maybe because he's kind of distant with her. Fury, it's Sarah. Does Rue want to marry me in the future? I don't see marriage coming in. That doesn't mean never, but it doesn't look like anytime in the near future. I don't think he's got his head wrapped around marriage right now. Mel, you can close them. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think that he's thinking along the lines of marriage right now. Oh, he tried to see you already. I think he's going to try to see you again. Yeah, he doesn't want to give up easy. Question, should I go get ahead of the game and ask a lawyer? I think I'll need to prove everything. She's acting nesting already. Should I get ahead of the game and ask a lawyer? Yeah, couldn't hurt. Couldn't hurt. There's a lot of lawyers that you can call that will give you a free consultation too. So you might want to try something like that. Oh, the playing cards. I mean, to me, the playing card philosophy is really interesting. I don't know that I can trust it or that I believe in it. It's really interesting, right? Ace of Diamonds. I don't know if I know of any other Ace of Diamonds, but my both of my nephews are 8 of Diamonds. My best friend is an 8 of Diamonds, and they all have different birthdays. I'm a 4 of Spades. Avery's a 4 of Spades, and there aren't that many 4 of Spades. I think it's January 10th, February 8th, March 6th, April 4th, and May 5th. It's only 5 days. So that's kind of interesting that her and I are both 4 of Spades people. But I don't know that I believe in it. I mean, it's really interesting, but when you look at like the karmic cards, like there's one card that you owe a karmic debt to, and then there's another card that owes you the karmic debt or is a karmic reward. I don't know, just in like all of like the couples that I know, and all of like, maybe it doesn't have to be a couple necessarily, but I think I owe a debt to the 10 of clubs person, and I don't really know any 10 of clubs. Maybe I haven't met the person yet, right? Maybe that's possible, but I don't know. And then I have a lot of friends who happen to be Queen of Clubs people, so that's really interesting. But I don't know how much I believe in it, but I don't know. I just think it's so interesting. Anyway. Jack of Clubs. I think my friend Kristen is a Jack of Clubs. And I remember it said something about creativity, and we used to always say, we worked together, and we were both like hustling 2 jobs, and the struggle was real. And she used to say, "Oh, you you got to borrow from Peter to pay Paul," and that was true. But we used to call it creative financing. I believe she was a Jack of Clubs. Anyway. Well, I think that those cards, it's really interesting, and like nobody really knows where they date back to. Some people think Italy, some people think China, but they don't really know where they came from and why there are 4 suits and 13 cards is like the 13 weeks in each season. It's very interesting, but I don't know. I don't know how much I believe it. It's very interesting, but that's about it. Anyhow, all right, that's it for me tonight. I will be back on tomorrow. I'm just not sure of the time, but I'll be around tomorrow. And if anybody needs an email reading, you can always email me. The email ones I can get through pretty quickly because I can do them, and I can pretty much do them anywhere, even if Avery's awake. The video ones are a little harder. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all very much. Have a nice evening.